Source on Highway 84, Brookhaven. M Square Construction, your metal building specialist for this area. Sullivan Ford Lincoln, exit 40, Brookhaven. Porter's Body Shop on Hartman Street, Brookhaven. The Bank of Brookhaven. Paul Barnett Nissan on Brookway Boulevard. King's Daughters Medical Center, Brookhaven. Fielder's Pro Shop, Brookhaven and Macomb. Auto Direct on Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven. Flooring Warehouse on Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven. Case and Price Insurance Agency next to Westbrook Cinema 4, Brookhaven. Jeff Wilson Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat Highway 51 North Brookhaven. And by Perkins Ace Hardware and Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. And now to the Colliseum in Jackson for Lady Bears Championship Basketball.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the big house, the Mississippi Coliseum here in Jackson, the scene of the state MHSAA basketball championship tournament going on again today. Girls action today in the 2A title game coming up that we're fixing to have for you. Our West Lincoln Lady Bears 26-5 on the year under the tutelage of Brooks Smith. Will face Kerry Fletcher at his Newton County, his Newton High School Lady Tigers 28-2 on the year coming into the ball game. Of course, West Lincoln beat Calhoun City in the semifinals to get here, while Newton beat Puckett by a final of 51-43 to make it here to the championship game at Mississippi Coliseum. Of course, West Lincoln, last time we were here is back, I believe, in the late 90s when West Lincoln was playing in the state tournament, so they're looking forward to a big day here, big crowd of green and white on hand. We see Coach Gwen Young from Colin is here, other community college coaches we've encountered through the year also here, so I'm sure they'll be spending the balance of the day here recruiting and looking at players that they'd like to attract to their programs next year. So it's the West Lincoln Lady Bears, 26-5 in the year, taking on the Newton High School Tigers. Lady Tigers, 28-2 on the year. This for the state championship, the state 2A title in the girls division. So let's take 2 minutes right now, 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back, get lineup started, and then have more pregame comments. It's all coming up after this on B92.
Does your vehicle struggle to get up to speed? Are you hearing noises that shouldn't be there? You could have a transmission issue. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, specializes in automatic transmission repair. Get that smooth start when you shift from drive with Adams Auto Service. Call 833-9553. Adams Auto Service congratulates Megan and all the West Lincoln Lady Bears on a great season. Everyone at Adams Auto Services is proud of you. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, Brookhaven.
Need to buy an RV? Need to sell your RV? Need parts and on-site repair service for your RV? RV Source Highway 84 West is your one-stop for RV sales and service. An RV is perfect for that weekend getaway or long vacation trip. RV Source has a great selection in stock and they will help sell your RV on consignment. Plus, they have parts and complete repair service to keep your RV in top traveling condition. RV Source, 1009 Highway 84 West Brookhaven. Call 823-3212.
RV Source salutes the West Lincoln Lady Bears on a great season.
Are you suffering from a clutter explosion? You have more stuff than room to put it in. It's time to call M Square Construction at 757-4416. From a small backyard metal building to put all that stuff in, to a building for an office, shop, or any need. From planning to finished construction, M Square Construction gives free estimates and they're fully insured. Call 757-4416.
M Square Construction congratulates the Lady Bears on a great year.
And back at the Mississippi Coliseum, we're about 7.5 minutes away from the tip-off here between West Lincoln and Newton for the girls' State 2A title. Glad to have you along this afternoon. Of course, you can listen to 92.1 B92. Now we have a YouTube channel that we're feeding to as well. That's just simply go to youtube.com and search for WBKN. You should see a West Lincoln logo pop up, and that's where you'll find the feed. Also, today's game is going to be archived at that location. So if you have some folks might want to go back and check it out again, that will be available for you after the game is completed today. They'll be automatically archived at the YouTube channel, WBKN. Let's get the starting lineups here this afternoon for the West Lincoln Bears and the Newton High School Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers coming into the ball game 28-2, coached by Perry Fletcher. They'll be starting at a point guard, Nia McAlipha, a point guard, 5'6", and she has dished out 6 assists this year per ball game for the Lady Tigers. A senior of 5'7", strong. The shooting guard will be McKinley Ware for the Lady Tigers. A power forward of 5'7", senior Kashwana Nelson. Also starting another strong forward will be the sophomore 5'10", Talia Hickman, who has been pulling down rebound after rebound for the Lady Tigers. She's averaging right at 11 rebounds per ball game. And the young lady that makes this ball club go, Maja McNichols, she's the power forward. She's 5'11", averaging 21 points per ball game. And she's ranked among the top in the nation as far as the national average. So she's the one that kind of makes this ball club go. Now for the Lady Bears of West Lincoln, the projected starting lineup. Leading scorer for the Lady Bears, averaging 13 points per ball game, Skylar Hall, a 5'8" senior. Also starting, Elizabeth Stockner, 5'8" senior. Another senior, Megan Gerald. She's averaging 6 assists per ball game, 5'10", Megan Gerald. So rounding out the starting lineup here for the West Lincoln Lady Bears, leading rebounder for the ball club, averaging 6 boards per ball game, Caitlin Hickerson, 5'9", senior for the Lady Bears. So Lady Bears and the Lady Tigers of Newton set to get at it here this afternoon. There's been one common opponent this year. Both teams have played the Puckett Wolves. West Lincoln played Puckett back on November 27th. Puckett down the Lady Bears early in the season, 69-47. Newton had played Puckett twice during the regular season. They're down the Wolves 52-47. And then in the semifinals, getting into this tournament in the South Division playoffs, Newton beat Puckett 51-43 in that ball game in the semifinals to get here to the championship game. Of course, West Lincoln beat Calhoun City, a really good basketball team, 53-50, to make their way here to the 2A title match this afternoon. Here across away from the blue and white Lady Tiger fans as they enter the court here this afternoon. West Lincoln will be coming in from the south end of this gymnasium, this Colliseum here. It's West Lincoln taking on the Newton Lady Tigers for the state 2A title. Glad to have you along here today on B92. And let's take another 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and get the other pregame activities underway for you right after this on B92.
Ford Truck Month is on at Sullivan Ford Lincoln in Brookhaven. Truck Month discounts up to $11,000 off Super Crew F-150 or 0% for 72 months and no payments for 90 days on our remaining 18 models. But we aren't stopping there. We have 0% on 2018 Escapes, Explorers, and even Expeditions. We will not be undersold on any remaining 18 models. You can always check out our Facebook page or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Quality is never an accident at Porter's Body Shop in Brookhaven. Porter's Body Shop provides complete paint and auto body repair, front-end alignments, 24/7 wrecker service, and we take care of all of your auto glass needs. You get free estimates, and your repair is done by gold-class trained repair professionals. Porter's Body Shop, 211 Hartman Street, Brookhaven. Open 7:30 till 5, Monday through Friday. Call 833-1861. Porter's Body Shop is the only I-Car Gold shop and manufacturer-certified collision shop in the area.
Personal attention is important to all of us, and it serves as the foundation in building lasting relationships in life and in business. This is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. We've built our bank on a foundation of personal attention and friendly service. We're dedicated to keeping it the way we do business. Stop in today and let us show you. At Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
To us, taking care of community means providing specialty-trained hands-on care with the latest technologies in physical, occupational, speech therapy, and athletic training services, including advanced training and treatment of the lumbar and cervical spine, certified lymphedema specialists, and aquatic therapy to help young athletes, seniors, workers, and children and families with special needs reach their goals. Quality therapy services in a Christian environment. That's King's Daughters Therapy Center.
And back in the Mississippi Coliseum, West Lincoln Lady Bears made their way onto the court to a huge cheer from the many West Lincoln fans that made the trip to Jackson to enjoy the ball game here today. And West Lincoln will be the visiting squad on the scoreboard, while Newton will be the home team. That means West Lincoln looks like they'll have their green and white uniforms on. We'll verify that once they get their warm-up shirts off here and get a better look at their uniforms here for both these squads. Blue and white from Newton, and, of course, green and white for West Lincoln. We'll have a presentation of the colors momentarily, then the playing of the national anthem. Again, we're streaming live as well, B92.1 FM on air. Then you can also listen at our YouTube channel. Again, just go to youtube.com, search for WBKN, and you should see a West Lincoln logo pop up that you can click on and listen to. Now, for some reason you don't see that West Lincoln logo, click on the B92 logo, and that ought to bring that up for you. Now, the game will be archived, and you can go back and listen to it later to check it out. If you'd like to check that out again, it'll be archived again on our YouTube channel on WBKN. We have the presentation of the colors coming up here. The game after this, a 3A matchup will be Ingomar and Bay Springs after this ball game. Again, we've seen Coach Young from Colin, other community college coaches who we have been associated with down through this season, all here to check out talent, and I'm sure to give their pitch to these young ladies to come play for them next year for these seniors. Colin, of course, losing in the semifinal yesterday to Gulf Coast. Gulf Coast will be taking on Jones for the Region 23 tournament. That action over at the A.E. Wood Coliseum in Clinton. Momentarily, we'll have the presentation of the colors. We'll have one of the West Lincoln cheerleaders will present the state flag. One of the Newton High School cheerleaders will bring the American flag out to center court, and we'll have the playing of the national anthem. Three-man referee crew here. They're explaining the court rules, as it were, to the team captains who've checked out at center court, and they're going over the final situations here. Looks like West Lincoln will have their white uniforms and green trim, and Newton will have their blue uniforms for the white numerals. So about to go to the court for the presentation of the colors and then the playing of the national anthem. And we're waiting for the two teams to clear the court right now. Yeah, the cheer across the way you can hear for the West Lincoln Lady Bears, a good large contention there. Let's go to the PA announcer and get the presentation of the colors.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you focus your attention to the court as Yarnell's Premium Ice Cream is here today to let one participant from each school participate in the Yarnell Sweet Shot Contest. Each contestant will have 3 attempts to make a 3-point shot. For every shot they make, they'll receive 4 free coupons for delicious Yarnell's ice cream. From Newton High School, please welcome Deshaun Watts. And from West Lincoln High School, let's welcome Garrison Coffey. Okay, contestants, you have 3 attempts to make a 3-point shot. First, from Newton, Deshaun Watts. Okay, Deshaun, you got 3 shots. 3 attempts to make that 3.
Do it for us, Sean.
All right, here we go with shot number 1.
All right, that's it.
Just a little short. Just a little short on that first one. Here's the second attempt for Deshaun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, that's 4 free coupons right there. That's going to be a lot of ice cream. Here's the third attempt for a little off. Hey, let's give Deshaun Watts of Newton a round of applause. Next up is Garrison Coffey of West Lincoln. All right, Garrison, they're cheering for you. You got 3 attempts to get a lot of ice cream from Yarnell's. All right, here's attempt number 1. Oh yeah, nice and soft for Garrison, and that first one went right down. Here's number 2. Oh, number 2 was online just a little short, and here's the 3rd attempt. Come on, you got a lot of friends now. You got to make this one. Oh, that one was nearly down. Hey, let's give Garrison a round of applause.
Well, the Yarnell Ice Cream 3-point shootout for some free ice cream coupons. Garrison Coffey representing West Lincoln. Now let's go back for the presentation of the colors.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove all headgear as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Today we have with us carrying the Mississippi flag from West Lincoln is Gracie Boland. And carrying the American flag from Newton, Madison Tingle. At this time, our national anthem.
Well, they're playing the national anthem. That means we're just about ready to get underway here at Mississippi, the Mississippi Colliseum. State 2A championship game, West Lincoln and Newton. Let's take 60 seconds down the line. We'll come back with the opening tip-off after this on B92.
Prices at the pump got you down? Then get on over to Paul Barnett Nissan. We have many models that get upwards of 40 miles per gallon. That is, if you drive the speed limit. Paul Barnett Nissan is proud to offer the incredible Altima, stylish Sentra, radical Rogue, and versatile Versa. Interest-free or huge rebates. To make a sweet deal even sweeter, we will throw in 2 years' worth of free car washes with any new or pre-owned vehicle purchase. Isn't it time you experience the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan?
This is Adam Price with Case & Price Insurance. We are your local professionals for Medicare supplements, Part D, Medicare Advantage, and Aflac. If you have a Medicare supplement and you feel that you are paying too much, give us a call at 601-835-0915. You can change your Medicare supplement at any time of the year. Talk with Kelly Case, Belinda Moore, Diane Earls Herring, or myself, Adam Price. We're conveniently located next to Westbrook Cinema 4. As always, the lowest Medicare supplement rates in Mississippi. Also ask us for your free long-term care quotes.
Case & Price Insurance salutes the Lady Bears on their great year.
Thank you.
A moment of silence for one of the longtime officials who is a former principal at Newton High School, passed away a few days ago. That's what the moment of silence was observed here at the Coliseum. Now we'll go back to the floor. Let's go back to the floor for the introduction of your starting lineups once again. Back to the floor for that.
First, the visiting team on the scoreboard who come into today's championship with an overall record of 28 wins and 2 losses, the Newton Lady Tigers. First, the non-starters for the Lady Tigers, a 5'6" Isaiah Jones. 5'2" junior, number 12, Kanisha Jones. 5'7" junior, number 15, Anastasia Brown. 5'4" sophomore, number 22, Kanaya Arrington. 5'8" freshman, number 24, Zai Shields.
Yeah, they're starting right up with Newton.
For the Newton Lady Tigers. The 5'5" senior, number 3, Maya McAlpia. 5'7" senior, number 4, McKinley Ware. 5'6" senior, number 14, Kishana Nelson. 5'10" sophomore, number 21, Talia Hickman. 5'9" senior, number 34, Maja McNichol. The Newton Lady Tigers are coached by Mr. Perry Fletcher.
And now back for the introduction of the West Lincoln Lady Bears.
And now introducing the home team with a record of 26 wins and 5 losses, the West Lincoln Lady Bears. First, the non-starters. A 5'8" sophomore, number 4, Jonah Hughes. 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Jenna Hughes. 5'6" senior, number 11, Maddie Floyd. 5'8" sophomore, number 12, Maya Brown. 5'9" sophomore, number 21, Brittany Sturkey. 5'8" freshman, number 22, Bailey Goodson. 5'7" senior, number 25, Michaela Shelton. 5'9" freshman, number 32, Abby Jackson. 5'9" junior, number 35, Paige Shea. And now the starting lineup for the West Lincoln Lady Bears. A 5'8" senior, number 5, Skylar Hall. 5'8" senior, number 14, Elizabeth Stockner. 5'10" senior, number 23, Megan Gerald. 6' junior, number 24, Bailey Wilson. And a 5'9" senior, number 33, Caitlin Dickerson. West Lincoln Lady Bears are coached by Brooke Smith.
Well, the Lady Bears will be the home team for this ball game. Newton will be the visiting squad again. Newton 28-2. West Lincoln coming in 26-5. Winner will take home the gold ball as the state 2A girls champions. I have another presentation of an award here. A lot of awards being presented, both all these pre-games, various activities. Go back out.
To the middle of the court as we join Mr. Orion Watson from C-Spire and Mr. Don Hinton, the Executive Director of the MHSAA. They are proud to present this year's Scholar Athlete Award to Elizabeth Stockner of West Lincoln.
As you heard, Elizabeth Stockner presented the Scholarship Award from the Mississippi High School Activities Association and C-Spire. So congratulations to Elizabeth Stockner. They're recognized for that particular award. Now then, Lady Bears in their white uniforms, green numerals, Newton Tigers in their blue uniforms, have a dark blue numeral trimmed in white. Jumping center court for Newton is going to be Jeliah Hickman, their 5'10" sophomore. She'll be going against the 6-foot post player Bailey Wilson for West Lincoln. West Lincoln getting here, doubting Calhoun City. A really good basketball team beat them 53-50 on Tuesday to get to this championship game. Newton beat Puckett. Opening tap up and controlled in the backcourt. That's going to be picked up there by McAlpia for Newton. Lady Tigers have opening ball possession. She'll work it over to the right side into the corner. They'll come back out to McAlpia. McAlpia works in the wing of the right side. Long pass cross court And they try to go inside. The ball knocked free. Loose ball picked up by West Lincoln. Kid becomes Skylar Hall. They leave it top of the key. They go inside. Trying to work inside is going to be Dickerson. Dickerson has the ball taken away from her. Steal by Hickman. Hickman drives in and under, and Hickman will score for the Newton High School Lady Tigers. So early 2-0 lead. Newton. Another steal. Steal picked up by Ware, McKinley Ware with a steal for the Lady Tigers. Left side, McAlpia with a long three, won't go. Grabbing the rebound for the Lady Bears is going to be Megan Gerald. He fires it ahead to Hall. Hall's going to leave it back out center court here to Gerald. Gerald working out between the circles. Gerald will dribble the ball to the right wing, tries to get a pick there from Stogner. Shot is going to be inside. We're going to have a push. That foul is going to be called. I believe they're going to get Dickerson a push.
West Lincoln foul on number 33.
So Dickerson picks up the foul. First team foul. First foul of the ball game. 6:44 left in the first quarter. 2-0. Newton on top. Newton has the ball. McAlpia brings the ball to the front court. He'll work it down left side over here, over to Hickman. Swing it around, back over to McAlpia. McAlpia is going to put the ball on the floor, comes out on top. Swing it left side for the three on the way. It's short. Rebound in the lane. Pulled down by Bailey Wilson. And she'll fire it ahead. Gets it underneath. In the paint. Shot is up. Won't go. Tapped out. Saved by hustling back to get the rebound is Hall. She'll leave it back out on top here with Gerald. Gerald comes back to Hall on the wing on the left side. Hall looks underneath, nothing doing there. Comes out between the circles to Bailey Wilson. Wilson's going to put the ball on the floor, works in the wing of the right side. Cut off, comes back the other way. Brings it left side back over to Dickerson. Dickerson, top of the key, wants to work in the paint. Can't do it. Takes a shot from the free throw circle. Won't go. Rebound comes down to McAlpia for Newton. McAlpia in a hurry. Drives in the paint. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Looks like they're going to get Skylar Hall.
Foul on number 5. Skylar Hall. That's
so Hall picks up the foul second on West Lincoln. 5:44 left in the first. 2-0 Newton. Not a shooting foul. Lady Tigers play it in. Get it out of here to Nelson. Back on top they'll come to Ware. Want to go inside. We got another foul inside. A push off inside on West Lincoln.
West Lincoln foul on number 24. Bailey Wilson.
So Bailey Wilson picks up the foul on that one. So 3 quick fouls here on West Lincoln. Ball comes off to Ware. To McAlpia, back out to Ware. Swinging around right side over here to Nelson. Back to McAlpia for the three. It's up and off the rim. No good. Rebound's going to come down to Wilson. Wilson will leave it in the backcourt. He gets the pass right back from Hickman. From Wilson. Off to Dickerson. Here comes Hall. Hall will hand the ball off to Wilson, going left to right. And a steal by Newton. McAlpia has it. Go in and under. Shot is up off the rim. It is good. And Newton's going to get a free throw. Steal outlet pass down to McNichols, who's averaging 21 a ball game. Got the free throw, and a foul is going to be called on West Lincoln. So 2 quick fouls here on Bailey Wilson. And West Lincoln would like a timeout, breaking the action. 4:58 left here in the first quarter of play. It's Newton 4, West Lincoln nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. West Lincoln Lady Bear basketball continues after this on B92.
Your truck is your pride and joy, and you don't want it looking like every other truck. It's time to personalize your ride with Fielder's Pro Shop, Brookhaven, and Macomb. Fielder's Pro Shop carries the largest selection of truck accessories in southwest Mississippi. Get your truck fitted with new tires and rims, window tinting, spray-in bed liners, lift kits, grill guard, bug shields, and so much more. Fielder's Pro Shop, Auburn Drive, just south of Highway 84, Brookhaven, and South Broadway, Macomb. Online, fieldersproshop.com, and like them on Facebook.
Is not permitted.
4:58 left in the first quarter, 4-0. Sub coming in for West Lincoln. That's going to be Brittany Sturkey. The sophomore will check in. West Lincoln picks up 4 quick fouls, 2 on Bailey Wilson. And a free throw coming up for Mija McNichols, the leading scorer for the Lady Tigers. She's averaging 21 a ball game. Got that breakaway layup, and now she'll be shooting the first free throw of the ball game. So McNichols will step to the stripe to try to complete her three-point opportunity. That's up, and that's going to be in and out, no good. Rebound in the lane, pulled down by West Lincoln. Dickerson with a rebound. Dickerson going up the court, lobs it off inside. Sturkey is going to be fouled. Sturkey will get 2 shots. Trying to work it inside. Sturkey had good position inside, a push-off.
Number 34,
That's going to be on McNichol, her first team foul on Newton. To the line to shoot a couple is going to be Sturkey. The sophomore will get 2 shots here. Try to get the Lady Bears on the board here. First is up, and it is in and out, no good. Rattled in, popped out. Sturkey gets the second free throw. Sturkey will eye the basket. Second shot's in the air. That one's up, and that one is going to be no good as well. Grabbing the rebound on the offside is Hickman. McAlpia will bring it up the court. West Lincoln gets back on defense. West Lincoln showing a zone. Trying to pack it inside to McNichols. Brings it back out to McAlpia. Over to Hickman. Hickman back in the corner. They come down inside to McNichols. Shot's going to be rejected, but saved by McAlpia. Falling down, and she makes it, but don't count the basket. Referee calls a travel. McAlpia had the loose ball, falling down. Just underhanded it up off the backboard, but the official right there calls her for a travel. Basket does not count. West Lincoln has gained the ball possession. Going to have a trip in the front court. Zia Shields, who just checked in. Zia Shields called for the trip. First or second foul now on Newton. West Lincoln gets ball possession. They'll play it on the side in their offensive end. They've got the north end of the gym as their offensive end. Off to our left, we're situated here on the west side of the gym. Comes out to Dickerson. This shot on the left wing is up by Hall. That's no good. Rebound again to McAlpia. West Lincoln struggling from the field here in the early going of this ball game, trailing 4-0 with 3:58 left in the first quarter. Shields has it. Shields comes back to McAlpia. Bobs it off to Ware down to the corner on the right side. Ware puts it on the floor for a couple of dribbles to bring it back out to Shields. Shields between the circles, left side to McAlpia. McAlpia dumps it off to McNichols, who comes down the lane, puts a shot up, it won't go. Rebound tapped over to Stogner. He'll grab it. For the basketball now, it's going to be Gerald. Gerald tries to go inside, cut off, brings it back out to Hall. Hall is surrounded, comes back inside. Ware with a steal. Tried to come back into Sturkey. Ware stepped in there and made the steal and hands it off to McAlpia. And the shot is up and good. McAlpia from the free throw circle put it up and scores. It is now a 6-0 ball game. Lady Tigers inside, up off the glass, scoring the first bucket of the ball game is going to be Dickerson. Gets the first bucket for West Lincoln. Got a nice position along the baseline right side. Got a good pass inside. Got the easy layup for the Lady Bears. Finally getting on the board here. Here's Ware. Out to Shields between the circles. Right side, she'll come to McAlpia. Inside, they're going to dump it off to McNichols. McNichols, again, established position on that white baseline. Got the pass and scored. She now has 4 in the ball game. Got a whistle and a foul of 4 called on the Lady Tigers. Let's see who's going to pick this one up. Looks like they're going to get McNichols. That'd be her second foul.
Number 34, McNichols, her second.
Hall will trigger the ball in for West Lincoln. Hall looks around, still looking, lobs it out here, gets it out to Gerald rather. Comes left side to Hall. Going to have a foul call to McAlpia. Let's see if Hall's going to get some free throws. McAlpia picks up the foul. That's going to be the fourth team foul on Newton. Will not be a shooting foul. So Hall will trigger the ball in here for West Lincoln. Gets it out to Gerald. Brings it right back to Hall. Hall's going to drive to the free throw circle to Dickerson. Dickerson top of the key. Ball's going to be slapped away by McAlpia. Dickerson saves it though. Back over to Hall. Hall on the wing of the right side. Comes back out on top here. Back out to Gerald. Gives it to Stogner. Back to Gerald. Gerald's going to back it out near the center court mark. Almost stepped on at the half-court line. Gives it to Stucker. To right side, trying to get over to Sturkey. Sturkey can't hang on to it. Off her hands, out of bounds. Turnover against the Lady Bears. 8-2. Newton on top. We have 1:40 left. As Coach Smith walks up and down the sidelines in front of his bench, urging his team on here. McAlpia. Right side to Shields. Goes to Ware in the corner. That cross court will come to McAlpia. Driving the baseline in and under layup is going to be good. That's going to be Shields, not McAlpia. Shields with a bucket. 10-2 West Lincoln. Stogner surrounded, in trouble. And West Lincoln will call let's see if they call a timeout in time. No. What Stogner did wisely was just dribble the ball off the foot of the Newton player that was guarding her. So that saves the ball for West Lincoln. Gerald off to Sturkey. Sturkey comes back over to Dickerson. Dickerson at the free throw circle, put it up and got it. Dickerson from the free throw line puts in her fourth point. 10-4 Newton on top of 53 seconds left. McAlpia works it out near the center court circle. Comes right side to Shields. At the corner, they'll come to Ware. Try to go back inside, but they'll have to get it out of there. McAlpia didn't have a play. So the basketball is going to be Nelson. Nelson gives it back out to McAlpia. McAlpia will work top of the key. Clock winding down to 30 seconds left in the first quarter. McAlpia is going to hold the basketball. Newton obviously will play for the last shot of the first quarter. West Lincoln stays back in that zone. Clock down to 15 seconds. At 10 seconds, McAlpia will go into the offense. Now we're at the 10-second mark. McAlpia pulls in the lane, puts a shot up. It won't go. Rebound's going to come down to Gerald. Ahead will come Steele at the buzzer. The shot on the way, and missing a half-court shot will be Newton. Shot was the pass stolen by Newton. Their half-court shot, no good. We played one quarter. It is Newton 10, West Lincoln 4. Well, let's take 60 down the line. West Lincoln Lady Bear Championship basketball continues after this on B92.
If you want a great deal on a used car in excellent condition, stop by Auto Direct, located on Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven. Our selection is top of the line, and with over 10 available lenders, your credit approval will be fast, easy, and guaranteed. No credit applications refused. So grab your tax refund, go to AutoDirectMS.com or Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven. Auto Direct. We make it easier here. It's time to take your home from drab to spectacular and save during the flooring and granite sale at Flooring Warehouse of Brookhaven. Come in and check these amazing specials. Sheet vinyl, 59 cents a square foot. Carpet as low as 59 cents a square foot. Waterproof vinyl is as low as $1.49 a square foot. Porcelain tile, mosaics, and laminate as low as $1.99 per square foot. These specials are for a limited time only, so save today at Flooring Warehouse of Brookhaven, 805 Brookway Boulevard.
Back at the Mississippi Coliseum, the State 2A Girls Championship going into the second quarter. Newton on top, 10-4. One of the pregame activities and a three-point shootout for the Gardell Ice Cream. Harrison Coffee from West Lincoln hits one of the three, so he picks up some Gardell Ice Cream. Also, congratulations to Elizabeth Stogner. She was presented the scholarship award here as well, pregame. So congratulations to Elizabeth Stogner for that recognition pregame here. Still in the television timeout, so I guess they're taking a 2-minute timeout. West Lincoln trying to get on track here. This Newton Ball Club is really quick, and they've had some picks of some West Lincoln passes that converted into points. West Lincoln has struggled shooting from the field here in this first quarter. See if the Lady Bears can kind of calm down and get their game going here in the second quarter. 10-4, Lady Tigers on top. Still waiting for the media timeout. That would be the television timeout to be concluded here. The guy in the red hat points to the official saying, let's go. So play will resume to start the second quarter. West Lincoln will have ball possession. Hall will trigger the ball in. Hall averaging 13 points a ball game, looking for her first bucket. Dickerson, only player scoring for West Lincoln with 4 in the ball game. Gerald will have the ball between the circles. Right side to Stogner. Stogner gives it back to Hall out top of the key. Swing it left side off to Dickerson. Dickerson from the free throw circle will be fouled by Ware. This should be a shooting foul. Ware picks up her first foul. And that is a 15 foul on Newton. So Dickerson to the line. She'll get 2 shots. First is up, and it is good. So Dickerson sinks the first of the 2 free throws. Second free throw up and coming. That's on the way. That one's going to be rattling in there. So Dickerson does the job on the free throw line. She has all 6 of the Lady Bears points. 10-6 Newton, 7:42 left here in the first half of play. Acalpia to Shields. He'll get it down to Nelson. Back down in the corner to Acalpia. Get it back out to Ware, top of the key. Ware puts it on the floor. Ware cut off, comes back left side. They'll swing it back to Acalpia. They'll bring it on top here to Nelson. Nelson comes back to Acalpia. Acalpia drives in the paint, forces a shot up and hit it. Oh, it's kind of a stumbling shot, but goes in from Acalpia. She has 4, 12-6. West Lincoln down by 6. Here's Hall to Sturkey out between the circles. Back to Stogner. Stogner puts it on the floor, drives back between the circles, feeds it over right side to Sturkey, and the corner right side to Hall. Hall trying to get around Acalpia, brings it back out to Gerald and Dickerson. Dickerson from the left side of the free throw line puts up about a 15-foot shot and hit it. 8 points for Dickerson, 12-8 Newton. 6:40 left in the first half. Acalpia facing that West Lincoln zone. Right side to Nelson. Nelson wants to put it on the floor, drives inside, cut off. Brings it back out to Acalpia. Acalpia wants to drive inside again. A running jumper in the lane. Got another one. 6 from Acalpia. 14-8. West Lincoln down by 6. Steal. Nelson on the steal. Breakaway. In and under. Layup good on the other end. Check that. Shields. Shields on the steal and the breakaway for Newton. Gerald gets the ball again to Dickerson. Dickerson at the free throw circle. Over to Sturkey. Back to Gerald in the corner. Cut off. Brings it back out on top to Hall. Back to Gerald to Dickerson. Dickerson puts it on the floor. Wants to work inside. Got a little opening. Shot is up. No good. Ripping the rebound down is going to be Hickman for Newton. Acalpia. To Ware in the corner on the right side. Brings it back out. Acalpia for the 3, and it's no good. Long rebound comes out to Hall. Hall comes up the right side. Hall fires ahead to Sturkey. In and under good to Sturkey. (16-10) Newton with 5:03 left here in this first half of the state 2A girls title. Acalpia to the front court. Acalpia comes right side to Shields. Get it in the corner down there to Nelson. Back out to Ware. Ware back to Nelson in the corner. Tried to go inside. Ball tipped free by Dickerson. Loose ball picked up by Gerald. Back to Dickerson. She wants to drive in and under. Shot too hard. Rebound in the lane will come off to Shields for Newton. And she'll leave it to McAlpia. McAlpia. Coach Fletcher tells her to slow it down. She's going to work out near the timeline. Now Sturkey's going to come out and challenge her. Right side, they'll come to Shields, to Nelson in the corner on the right side. Gives it to McAlpia. Here's Hickman. Hickman's going to be fouled. Foul called on West Lincoln. Push on West Lincoln.
West Lincoln foul on number 33, Caitlin Dickerson. That's her second.
Well, Dickerson picks up her second team foul, number 5. Both squads with 5 team fouls right now. And we have a timeout for Newton. 4:14 left in the first half of play. Newton 16, West Lincoln 10. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. West Lincoln Lady Bear Championship basketball continues after this on B92.
Don't miss Ram Truck Month going on right now at Jeff Wilson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat in Brookhaven. New 2018 Ram 1500 Cruise Sport 4x4 up to $11,000 off. And a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4 up to $10,000 off. Great selection, price to move. 0% for 72 months on select 2018 Ram 1500s only at Jeff Wilson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat 109 Highway 51 North in Brookhaven. Come see us today. For approved credit finance with Chrysler Capital plus tax title and cost.
4:14 left here in this first half of play. Newton 16, West Lincoln 10. Pass to Hickman. Hickman in the paint, puts the shot up in the paint and rattled it home. Hickman, who leads this club in rebounding with 11 a ball game, gets her 4th point of the ball game. 18-10, Lady Tigers on top. Here's Gerald to Sturkey. Here's a right back to Gerald. Gerald goes to the right corner to Stogner. Stogner leaves it with a Hall. Hall back on his top to Gerald for the 3. It's up and no good. Sails out of bounds. Back to Newton. Lady Tigers work it straight up the court again. McAlpia will slowly bring it up the court. McAlpia guarded out front by Sturkey. McAlpia works into a heavy traffic, goes inside, and we're going to have a collision inside. A foul is going to be called on West Lincoln. Let's see who picks up the foul.
Foul on number 23, Megan Gerald.
Gerald picks up her first team foul, number 6. So one more would put Lady Tigers in the line, but they're going to be there anyway as McAlpia gets 2 shots. As they say, she was in the act of shooting when she was fouled. Rattles that one home. She has 7 in the ball game right now for the Lady Tigers.
Wilson returns for West Lincoln.
Bailey Wilson checks back in for West Lincoln. Second free throw from McAlpia is up. Rattles around, won't go. Rebound comes off to Dickerson. Gerald brings the ball up the court, fires it ahead. Ball almost stolen, knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with West Lincoln.
Zy Shields checks in for Newton.
Shields will check back in for the Lady Tigers. Cornelia Jones also in for the Lady Tigers. Pass out between the circles to Hall. Hall will work it on the wing on the right side. They'll hand it off to Wilson. Pass over to the right side to Hall. Hall dishes off inside to Stogner. She'll bring the ball back out on the right side. Stogner on the wing on the right side. Kicks it off to Hall. Dish it off inside to Dickerson. Here's Wilson along the baseline left side. Can't do anything. Give it back to Hall. Swing it back inside. There's Stogner in the paint. Rims out, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Sturkey had it knocked out of her hands by McDaniel for the Lady Tigers.
Second in for Newton.
And after that, McDaniel comes back out, and the Hickman will come back in. Pass comes out to Wilson. Wilson in the paint. Little hanging jumper won't go. Rebound is going to roll out of bounds. Jones blocking the West Lincoln player off the ball, kind of standing in front of her so she couldn't get to it, letting it roll out of bounds off West Lincoln. 2:37 left in the first half of play. 19-10, Lady Tigers over the Lady Bears. McAlpia, top of the key, they'll come. Give it to Ware. Ware's going to come top of the key. Gives it right back over here to McAlpia. Running jumper in the paint. Won't go. Offside rebound. Chased down by Sturkey. She'll leave it with Dickerson up the court. Right side to Hall. Hall's going to come down to the corner right side to Gerald. Gerald tries to come back inside. A shot's going to be up by West Lincoln. Foul's going to be called, though, on Newton.
Newton foul on number 24, Cy Shields.
Cy Shields gets her second. Hall to the line. Leading scorer looking for her first points of the ball game. She'll get 2 shots.
Skylar Hall at the line, shooting 2.
Hall averaging 13 a ball game coming into the contest this afternoon. First shot is up, and it is going to hit the back iron. No good.
Micah McNichols returns for Newton.
McNichols, their leading scorer on the regular season, averaging 21 a ball game, will come back in for the Lady Tigers. She got an early foul trouble for the Lady Tigers. Second free throw for Hall is good, so she gets one of the 2. 19-11 Lady Tigers, 2:06 left here in the quarter. Getting underneath and scoring is going to be Nicholson. McNichols got position underneath, pass inside from McAlpia, and she scored. Long 3 on the way. That's going to be too hard. Rebound pops back out here to Gerald. She'll leave it with Stogner. Stogner puts it up in the lane. That won't go. McNichols got the rebound for Newton. McAlpia checks over to Coach Fletcher. And he's going to try to take the air out of the ball for a little bit here. Sturkey will come out and challenge McAlpia. Left side they'll come to Hickman. Hickman gives it off to Nelson. Back to McAlpia. To Ware. Back to Hickman in the corner on the right side. Passes off inside to McNichols. McNichols goes up, and a charge is going to be called on McNichols. That's her third.
Foul on number 34,
and that is foul number 7. So foul number 7. Player control foul, so they will not award any free throws from here on out. West Lincoln will get free throws to Sturkey in the right corner. She's going to drive the ball back out of the wing on the right side. Brings it back out to Gerald. Off to Hall to Stogner. Stogner baseline jumper left side. Won't go. Hickman grabs the rebound for Newton. Hickman in a hurry. Hickman drives in hard. A bad bounce off her foot out of bounds. Hickman heading in a high gear coming down the right side of that lane and dribbled it off the side of her foot out of bounds. Back to West Lincoln. They come ahead. Steal by McAlpia. Try to get the ball into Stogner. McAlpia with a steal. McAlpia pulls up 10-foot shot right side. Won't go. Stogner has the rebound. We're going to have a shot call or the foul call. Let's see who's going to get tagged with this foul. If anybody. No, they rule a jump ball. Alternate possession goes to Newton. That's what the call is. Alternate possession back to Newton. Hickman is going to be fouled, though, by Wilson. That's going to be 3 on Bailey Wilson. 1-1 in effect as Hickman will go to the line. So Wilson's going to have to get out of there to avoid a 4th foul before the end of this first half.
Number 24, Bailey Wilson. That's her third.
Checking back in.
Dickerson returns for the Lady Bears.
Is Dickerson. She'll check back in. She's playing with 2 fouls. But Hickman with a 1-1. First is up, and it is no good. The rebound fought for on the floor. Big fight for it. And we're going to have another jump ball. Possession arrow should go to West Lincoln. So Stogner will trigger the ball in. Dickerson will bring the ball up for West Lincoln. Dickerson across the timeline. Dickerson feeds it off to Sturkey. Sturkey's going to drive the baseline and call for the travel. Official right there on top of the play called the travel. Turnover West Lincoln back to the Lady Tigers. 20 seconds left in the first half of play. 21-11. Newton on top. McAlpia. 10 seconds left. McAlpia hands it off to Ware. Ware top of the key will feed it off to Shields. Shields in heavy traffic. A foul called inside on West Lincoln. Foul's going to be called on the Lady Bears. Dickerson just picked up her third foul, so Wilson with 3, Dickerson with 3, and to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Shields, her first trip to the free throw stripe this evening. This is a 1-and-1 situation. Rebound to Ware, the buzzer won't go. End of the first half, it is 21-11. Newton Lady Tigers over West Lincoln. Let's take 2 minutes down the line right now. 2 minutes, we'll come back and recap the first half of action for you right after this on B92.
The winter weather is the perfect time to get ready for spring at Perkins Hayes Hardware. Now is the time to stock up on all of your lawn and garden supplies. From weed control to all kinds of tools, it's Perkins Hayes Hardware. Plus, they're your sales and service center for snapper and pad boy mowers. Hunters and fishermen, they have all kinds of supplies for you too. Perkins Hayes Hardware, Highway 51 North and Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Does your vehicle struggle to get up to speed? Are you hearing noises that shouldn't be there? You could have a transmission issue. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, specializes in automatic transmission repair. Get that smooth start when you shift from drive with Adams Auto Service. Call 833-9553. Adams Auto Service congratulates Megan and all the West Lincoln Lady Bears on a great season. Everyone at Adams Auto Services is proud of you. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, Brookhaven.
Need to buy an RV? Need to sell your RV? Need parts and on-site repair service for your RV? RV Source Highway 84 West is your one-stop for RV sales and service. An RV is perfect for that weekend getaway or a long vacation trip. RV Source has a great selection in stock and they will help sell your RV on consignment. Plus, they have parts and complete repair service to keep your RV in top traveling condition. RV Source, 1009 Highway 84 West Brookhaven. Call 823-3212.
RV Source salutes the West Lincoln Lady Bears on a great season.
Are you suffering from a clutter explosion? You have more stuff than room to put it in. It's time to call M Square Construction at 757-4416. From a small backyard metal building to put all that stuff in, to a building for an office, shop, or any need. From planning to finished construction, M Square Construction gives free estimates and they're fully insured. Call 757-4416.
M Square Construction congratulates the Lady Bears on a great year.
Well, back here at Mississippi Coliseum, fixing to have a free throw shooting contest between the two selected students. One is selected from New Albany, the other from Newton. And they're going to see who can sink the most free throws in an allotted time, with the winner getting a $529 college scholarship. Let's recap the scoring here in the first half. Newton took the lead early and never relinquished the lead for the Newton Lady Tigers. Nia McAlpia had 7 points in the first half, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 off the free throw stripe, and she has 1 personal foul. McKinley Ware played, did not score, has 1 personal foul. Talia Hickman with 4 points and 2 field goals. Zia Shields has 4 points, 2 field goals, 0 of 2 off the free throw stripe. Leading scorer for the Lady Tigers, kind of a quiet 8 points for Maja McNichols. 4 field goals, 0 of 1 off the free throw stripe. She does have 3 personal fouls in the first half of play. For West Lincoln, Skylar Hall coming in the leading scorer for the Lady Bears, averaging 13 a ball game, has just 1 here in the first half, 1 of 2 off the free throw stripe. Brittany Sturkey has 2 points, 0 of 2 off the free throw line. And the leading scorer for the Lady Bears in the first half, Caitlin Dickerson, has 3 field goals, 2 of 2 off the free throw stripe, but she also picked up 3 personal fouls. Bailey Wilson and Kaylee Dickerson with 3 personal fouls here in this first half of play. At halftime for the State 2A Girls Championship, the score is Newton 21 and West Lincoln 11. Let's take another 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line. West Lincoln Lady Bear Championship basketball continues after this on B92.
Ford Truck Month is on at Sullivan Ford Lincoln in Brookhaven. Truck Month discounts up to $11,000 off Super Crew F-150 or 0% for 72 months and no payments for 90 days on our remaining 18 models. But we aren't stopping there. We have 0% on 2018 Escapes, Explorers, and even Expeditions. We will not be undersold on any remaining 18 models. You can always check out our Facebook page or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Quality is never an accident at Porter's Body Shop in Brookhaven. Porter's Body Shop provides complete paint and auto body repair, front-end alignments, 24/7 record service, and we take care of all of your auto glass needs. You get free estimates, and your repair is done by gold-class trained repair professionals. Porter's Body Shop, 211 Hartman Street, Brookhaven. Open 7:30 till 5, Monday through Friday. Call 833-1861. Porter's Body Shop is the only iCar Gold shop and manufacturer-certified collision shop in the area.
Come see how hassle-free banking works. This is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. Meeting your banking needs is why we opened our bank. Whether it's a student loan for college, internet banking, or a Christmas club account for holiday shopping, Bank of Brookhaven is here for you with hassle-free banking. At Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As friends, family, neighbors, community members, or your trusted physician, the team at King's Daughters Medical Center is in our community. To us, healthcare is personal. It extends far beyond a doctor-patient visit. That's the KDMC difference. KDMC is our community.
Prices at the pump got you down? Then get on over to...
Back at halftime, Mississippi Coliseum, the State 2A Girls State Title game going on this afternoon. Newton Lady Tigers up by 10 over the West Lincoln Lady Bears, 21-11 here at halftime. Newton has been very patient on offense. They've been using that tactic of just working out near the timeline and working the ball around the perimeter, and they've been able to get inside that West Lincoln zone a few times for some layups inside. West Lincoln has had trouble shooting from the outside. Dickerson has done a nice job from outside. She's hit all 6 field goals from right at the free throw circle and beyond, and she has two foul shots as well to go with her 8 points. Also scoring Sturkey on a layup, and then the Skylar Hall with 1 of 2 off the free throw stripe for West Lincoln. So let's see what kind of changes and adjustments Coach Smith has made here to get to the second half. Both teams making their way back. We'll still have some time before we get the second half underway. The young lady from New Albany in that free throw shootout for a $529 scholarship beat the student from Newton that were randomly chosen to take part in that. So the young lady from New Albany picks up a $529 college scholarship. Spring break is coming up. Don't forget this evening, the Exchange Club of Brookhaven again will have their spring fling. That's at Exchange Club Park, 6 till 10 o'clock this evening. $10 armbands for all the rides. Of course, you enjoy the fair food and also the games and all of that going on this evening. That's the Exchange Club Fair's spring fling this evening from 6 until 10. Let's take another 2-minute break right now. 2 minutes, we'll continue with the halftime activities right after this on B92.
Prices at the pump got you down? Then get on over to Paul Barnett Nissan. We have many models that get upwards of 40 miles per gallon. That is, if you drive the speed limit. Paul Barnett Nissan is proud to offer the incredible Altima, stylish Sentra, radical Rogue, and versatile Versa. Interest-free or huge rebates. To make a sweet deal even sweeter, we will throw in 2 years' worth of free car washes with any new or pre-owned vehicle purchase. Isn't it time you experienced the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan?
This is Adam Price with Case & Price Insurance. We are your local professionals for Medicare supplements, Part D, Medicare Advantage, and Aflac. If you have a Medicare supplement and you feel that you are paying too much, give us a call at 601-835-0915. You can change your Medicare supplement at any time of the year. Talk with Kelly Case, Belinda Moore, Diane Earls Herring, or myself, Adam Price. We're conveniently located next to Westbrook Cinema 4. As always, the lowest Medicare supplement rates in Mississippi. Also ask us for your free long-term care quotes.
Case and Price Insurance salutes the Lady Bears on their great year.
You got that new truck, but there's some things missing like a trailer hitch, bed liner, and rails. Personalize your ride at Fielder's Pro Shop. They carry the largest inventory of truck accessories in Southwest Mississippi, and they do expert installation for window tinting, power performance add-ons, leather interiors, and more to personalize your ride. Plus, Yeti coolers. Come to Fielder's Pro Shop, Auburn Road south of Highway 84 Brookhaven and South Broadway Macomb.
If you want a great deal on a used car in excellent condition, stop by Auto Direct, located on Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven. Our selection is top of the line, and with over 10 available lenders, your credit approval will be fast, easy, and guaranteed. No credit applications refused. So grab your tax refund, go to AutoDirectMS.com or Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven. Auto Direct. We make it easier here.
Coach Brooks Smith with his green blazer on, finishing up his interview with the TV crew here. TV crew and MeTV is broadcasting all of the championship games. Well, we're glad to have you along on radio, B92.1 FM. Also, you can listen via our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com, search for WBKN. That should take you right to the West Lincoln page that we have set up for this ball game. Now, this game will be archived. It will stay in place there. So if you have somebody who'd like to go back and take another listen to some things that happened, it'll be available for you on the YouTube channel. Both squads back out on the floor. We're just a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half, so let's take one more break here for the folks who helped us bring you the game here this afternoon. 2 minutes down the line, and we'll be back with the start of the second half of action after this on B92.
It's time to take your home from drab to spectacular and save during the flooring and granite sale at Flooring Warehouse of Brookhaven. Come in and check these amazing specials. Sheet vinyl, 59 cents a square foot. Carpet as low as 59 cents a square foot. Waterproof vinyl is as low as $1.49 a square foot. Porcelain tile, mosaics, and laminate as low as $1.99 per square foot. These specials are for a limited time only, so save today at Flooring Warehouse of Brookhaven, 805 Brookway Boulevard.
Don't miss Ram Truck Month going on right now at Jeff Wilson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat in Brookhaven. New 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Sport 4x4 up to $11,000 off. And a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4 up to $10,000 off. Great selection, price to move. 0% for 72 months on select 2018 Ram 1500s only at Jeff Wilson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat 109 Highway 51 North in Brookhaven. Come see us today. For the approved credit, financial Chrysler Capital plus tax, title, and pop. For the weekend handyman or the full-time contractor, Perkins Hayes Hardware has what you need to get the job done. From electrical and plumbing supplies to paint and tools, come to Perkins Hayes Hardware. When the work is done and it's cookout time, they have barbecue grills, coolers, and of course all kinds of appliances. Perkins Hayes Hardware, Highway 51 North and Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Does your vehicle struggle to get up to speed? Are you hearing noises that shouldn't be there? You could have a transmission issue. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, specializes in automatic transmission repair. Get that smooth start when you shift from drive with Adams Auto Service. Call 833-9553. Adams Auto Service congratulates Megan and all the West Lincoln Lady Bears on a great season. Everyone at Adams Auto Services is proud of you. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, Brookhaven.
Back at the big house, the Mississippi Colliseum. One more half to go before one of these teams will be proclaimed the state 2A champions of the girls division. West Lincoln down by 10 going into the third quarter, 21-11 against the Mutant Lady Tigers. Caitlin Dickerson had 8 points in the first half for West Lincoln, but she also picks up 3 fouls. Bailey Wilson also picked up 3 fouls in the first half for West Lincoln. Coach Brooks Smith has his team gathered around him for final instructions to get this third quarter underway. Coach Fletcher has his players Waiting for the media TV producer on the floor to give the signal to play here. You've heard of the guy in the red hat. Well, they've got a guy in the red hat here for the TV crew to time the breaks and all that for the TV crew. 21-11 Newton over West Lincoln. West Lincoln will be starting the second half. Looks like Bailey Wilson, also Dickerson, Paul. Also on the floor is Gerald and Sturkey. That'll be the five coming out to begin the second half of play for the Lady Bears. Still awaiting the media, the TV timeout through. Now they're saying it's okay to start play.
The use of streaming platforms like Facebook Live, YouTube, and Periscope is prohibited. Thank you.
So here come the Lady Tigers. They'll get ball possession at the half court. Hickman will trigger the ball in here for Newton. They lead it 21-11. McAlpia will work out between the circles. Comes left side to Ware. Ware puts it on the floor. Ware comes cross court over to Nelson. They'll give it back to McAlpia. McAlpia is going to dribble around towards Sturkey. She'll work on the wing on the right side. Comes back over to Ware. Ware's going to come top of the key. She'll back it out. Off to Nelson. Nelson challenged there by Hall, but Nelson will get the ball back out to McAlpia. McAlpia pass inside, kick it back out. Pass over to Ware. Ware's going to drive in the paint. Puts up a shot partially blocked out of bounds. They say that West Lincoln's Bailey Wilson last touched it. So Ware will trigger the ball. Actually, McAlpia triggers the ball into Ware. Ware will work it right wing back to McAlpia. McAlpia will come out on the wing of the right side. She'll work out between the circles. She motions Ware to come out to catch it here on the left wing. She goes right back to McAlpia. About 1 minute elapsed here in the third quarter, down to 7 minutes left. Dickerson will bounce pass through the lane, comes back over to the left side, over to McAlpia. McAlpia, as Sturkey comes out to challenge her. McAlpia working on Sturkey. Now she'll back it up, comes right side, gets it over to Nelson. Nelson to Shields. Shields on one dribble, comes back out to Ware. Ware's going to come in the lane, tries to go inside to Hickman, threw it off Hickman's foot. Loose ball picked up by West Lincoln. Gerald to Dickerson, baseline jumper, left side by Dickerson. Right it down. Her 10th point of the ball game. 21-13. West Lincoln down by 8. 6:12 left here in this third quarter of play. State 2A Girls Championship game at the Colliseum. McAlpia off to Nelson to Shields. Shields back to McAlpia on the wing on the right side. McAlpia comes back out to Ware. Ware's going to bring it left side over to Nelson. Nelson being guarded there by Gerald. Punts the ball away, but it's going to be saved over by on the corner there by the side by McAlpia. Drives in the paint, puts a shot up, and rolls in. McAlpia now with 9 in the contest. 23-13, 10-point lead for Newton. Gerald to the front court. Gerald lobs it over to Wilson. Wilson tries to go inside to Sturkey. Kicks it right back out to Wilson. And Wilson will score her first bucket of the ball game. 23-15. Lady Bears down by 8. 5:14 left here in the third quarter. McAlpia to the front court. Gives it off to Ware. Ware is going to bring it back out to McAlpia. McAlpia drives in the paint. McAlpia is going to be fouled on the floor. Let's see who picks up the foul. Looks like they're going to get, I think, Gerald. Let's wait and see, though. Check that. Sturkey. Sturkey got Sturkey her first foul, not a shooting foul. First foul of the half on West Lincoln. In the paint, Hickman's shot off the rim, falls off into the hands of Sturkey. Gerald to the front court, left side to Dickerson. Dickerson works top of the key. Check that. That's going to be Wilson. Some top of the key now to Gerald. Right corner, they'll come Off to Wilson. Wilson's going to bring the ball back across court to Hall. Hall back to Wilson. Wilson trying to work inside. Can't do it. Gives it to Hall. Hall brings it back to Sturkey. Sturkey driving the baseline. Shot is up. Partially blocked. Foul called on Newton. 2 shots for Sturkey.
Charles Newton foul to number 14, Rashada Nelson. That's her first.
Rashada Nelson picks up her first team foul on Newton. So Sturkey 0 of 2 off the line, gets 2 shots here. First is up, got that one. 23-16. McNichols will check back in for Newton. Second free throw. That's up. That one's going to be no good. McNichols grabs the rebound for Newton. And McAlphy will bring the ball up the court here for Newton. Lady Tigers on the offense. McAlphy comes right side. Bring it back out on top here to Hickman. Gives it to McAlphy. Thought about the 3. Lobs it right to West Lincoln. Threw it right to Dickerson. Off to Sturkey. Sturkey will work it across the timeline. Leaves it out here to Gerald. Gerald kicks it baseline jumper. Dickerson fouls. She'll get 2 shots. Foul's going to be called on Hickman, it looks like.
Newton foul.
That's the first Hickman. So Dickerson gets 2 free throws. She's 2 of 2 off the free throw stripe. First is up, and it is good for Dickerson. That's 11 in the ball game for Dickerson. 23-17. West Lincoln within 6. Second free throw is going to be good as well. Hit the back iron, stayed in there. 23-18. West Lincoln's cut it down to 5. They trailed by 10 at a halftime. 3:52 left in the third quarter. McAlphy works out front. Sturkey's on her. McAlphy in the paint, picks it off the Ware out of the corner for the 3. Rattle it home. Ware for the 3. She has 4 points in the ball game. Newton wants a timeout. 3:40 left in the third quarter. 3:40 left in the third quarter. 26-18. Newton on top will take 30 seconds down the line. And West Lincoln Lady Bear Championship basketball on B92 continues right after this.
Need to buy an RV? Need to sell your RV? Need parts and on-site repair service for your RV? RV Source Highway 84 West is your one-stop for RV sales and service. An RV is perfect for that weekend getaway or long vacation trip. RV Source has a great selection in stock and they will help sell your RV on consignment. Plus, they have parts and complete repair service to keep your RV in top traveling condition. RV Source, 1009 Highway 84 West Brookhaven. Call 823-3212.
RV Source salutes the West Lincoln Lady Bears on a great season.
Ceasefires top tier network 3 for a full week.
3:40 left in the third quarter. 26-18. Newton on top following that 3-pointer by McAlphy Ware out of that left corner. West Lincoln works to the goal on our right. That's the south end of the Colliseum. Newton will get back on defense. Neither team has applied any backcourt pressure so far in the ball game. Gerald gets the ball up the court to Dickerson. Dickerson's going to try to drive through the lane and had a knock out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Bears. Hall will trigger the ball back in for the Lady Bears. Hall looks around, got it off to Dickerson. Off to Gerald, back to Hall. Gerald back to Hall once again. Back to Gerald, top of the key. Back to Hall. Swing around baseline right side, Dickerson. Dickerson pulls up 10-foot shot, got it. Dickerson now with 14, 26-20. Lady Tigers on top of the Lady Bears. 3:05 left in the third quarter. McAlphy driving hard in the lane, and we've got a push call on West Lincoln. That's going to be a push. Looks like they're going to get
West Lincoln foul to number 21, Brittany Sturkey.
Sturkey.
Her second.
Second foul on Sturkey. That's the second team foul on West Lincoln. Hickman gets the inbounds pass, leaves it with Ware. Ware's going to work off on the wing on the left side. Ware's going to go back the other way, leaves it off with Hickman. Hickman with McAlphy on the right side, top of the key, they'll come to Nelson. Get it back to Hickman. Hickman can't find anybody. Puts it on the floor. Drives in the paint. Underhand layup. Are going to have a foul called inside on West Lincoln. Foul called on West Lincoln. That's Bailey Wilson's fourth.
That's her fourth.
So Hickman to the line to shoot two. Her first trip to the free throw stripe. First is up, and it is no good. Checking back in will be Stogner. She'll come back in for Wilson, who's got to take a seat with a 12 fouls on her. 3 team fouls on West Lincoln. Hickman's second free throw. That one's up, and that one is no good. Rebound to McKinley, though. McKinley back up. Layup is no good. Sturkey got the rebound for West Lincoln. Head to Gerald. Get it down to Dickerson. Ball stolen by Ware. Ware has it knocked away by Hall, but saved by McAlpia. McAlpia in the lane. Little short jumper right out in front by McAlpia. That's good. And she has 11 in the ball game. 28-20. Lady Tigers on top. To Stogner. To Hall. Hall puts it on the floor. Drives top of the key. Comes back right side. Off to Gerald in the corner. Stogner for the three. It's a little bit too short. Rebound comes off to Hickman. 147 again as Newton slowly brings the ball across the timeline. McAlpia, right side to Ware. Ware's put the ball on the floor, brings it over left side here to Nelson. On the corner left side to McAlpia. McAlpia comes out between the circles with Hickman. Swing it to Ware. Get it off to Nelson. He's going to drive the baseline, kick it back out to Hickman. Hickman drives inside. Layup is good for Hickman. 30-20. Lady Tigers. There's Stogner and over Hall. Check that. That is Dickerson. Dickerson. That was shielded there for a second. It is Dickerson getting the two-pointer. Dickerson now with 16 in the ball game. 30-22 here in the third quarter. Lady Tigers on top. Here's Hickman driving inside, and she's going to draw a foul from Stogner. 2 shots coming up for Dickerson for the player from Newton.
West Lincoln foul on number 14. Elizabeth Stogner.
Stogner's first, so Hickman to the line. She'll get 2 shots. Missed her first 2.
Jaleel Hickman at the line with 2 shots.
Hickman's first shot is up, and it is off the back iron. Won't go. Checking in will be Shields, and Nelson comes out. McKinley also will check out. Jones will check in for Newton. Second free throw up and coming. Hickman's second free throw is up, and it is no good. Rebound battle around. Ware will chase it down for Newton. Ware feeds it off here to Jones. Back right side, she'll come between the circles off to Shields. Shields tries to go inside, throw it away. Dickerson scoops up the loose ball. Leaves it with Gerald. Gerald across the timeline, right side down on the baseline to Sturkey. Sturkey drives the free throw lane. She's going to get fouled, and she'll get 2 shots.
Foul number 24 by Shields.
Shields picks up her third foul. Sturkey to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. She is 1 of 3 off the free throw stripe. Well, no free throws. I thought they were going to give her free throws, but no free throws. Inbound pass stolen by Hickman. Hickman takes it all the way inside. Won't go. Well, the putback is up and good. Give the putback to Shields. 32-22. Lady Tigers in the final seconds of the third quarter. Right side to Dickerson. 8 seconds left. Dickerson, baseline right side, can't do anything. Back out to Gerald. Gerald's going to fire up a 3. Hit it. Nothing but net for Gerald. And that's the end of the third quarter. End of 3. It is Newton 32 and West Lincoln 25. We'll take 2 minutes on the media timeout. 2 minutes down the line. Lady Bears basketball continues after this on B92.
Are you suffering from a clutter explosion? You have more stuff than room to put it in. It's time to call M Square Construction at 757-4416. From a small backyard metal building to put all that stuff in, to a building for an office, shop, or any need. From planning to finished construction, M Square Construction gives free estimates and they're fully insured. Call 757-4416.
M Square Construction congratulates the Lady Bears on a great year.
Ford Truck Month is on at Sullivan Ford Lincoln in Brookhaven. Truck Month discounts up to $11,000 off Super Crew F-150 or 0% for 72 months and no payments for 90 days on our remaining 18 models. But we aren't stopping there. We have 0% on 2018 Escapes, Explorers, and even Expeditions. We will not be undersold on any remaining 18 models. You can always check out our Facebook page or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Quality is never an accident at Porter's Body Shop in Brookhaven. Porter's Body Shop provides complete paint and auto body repair, front-end alignments, 24/7 record service, and we take care of all of your auto glass needs. You get free estimates, and your repair is done by gold-class trained repair professionals. Porter's Body Shop, 211 Hartman Street, Brookhaven. Open 7:30 till 5, Monday through Friday. Call 833-1861. Porter's Body Shop is the only I-Car Gold shop and manufacturer-certified collision shop in the area.
Brookhaven and Lincoln County has only one remaining home-owned bank. Hey, this is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. What does it mean to be home-owned? It means all of our directors live and work in Brookhaven and Lincoln County. It means that bank policies and all bank services are for the people of this community, not other parts of the state. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, the home-owned bank, it's all about you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Mississippi Coliseum. Fourth quarter action coming up. Newton on top, 32-25 over the West Lincoln Lady Bears for the 2A girls title game here this afternoon. Still in the TV timeout here. Action is aired on MeTV. All the championship games through this tournament. We're glad to have you along on radio. WBKN Brookhaven, your sports authority. Also on our YouTube channel, you can listen. Go to youtube.com and search for WBKN. And you can listen there. Of course, the game will be archived at that location as well. Well, a big three as the buzzer was sounding at the end of the third quarter by Gerald. Her first bucket of the ball game draws West Lincoln to within 7 of Newton. End of the half, it was 21-11 Newton. 32-25 here at the end of the third quarter. Neither team has really pressed in the backcourt. Got to look to see if West Lincoln might try to do a little backcourt traps on Newton. Newton has been, in fact, both teams have been kind of slowly bringing the ball up. West Lincoln a little bit quicker pace in their offense. But Newton, their point guard, Calpia, just takes a leisurely stroll coming up, and their coach, you can tell Coach Fletcher tells his squad, milk the clock, work the ball around, and find the shot. And West Lincoln falling down early has had to force up a couple of shots to try to make something happen here. For West Lincoln, it'll be Stogner, Sturkey, Gerald, Dickerson, and Hall to begin the fourth quarter. Lady Bears have ball possession. Brother to Gerald. Gerald back to Hall. Hall gives it off in the corner to Stogner. So dribble it back out on the wing on the right side. Back out here to Gerald. Back to Hall way out on the left wing to come back inside to Dickerson. Dickerson surrounded. Ball not free. Would save by Dickerson. And we're going to have a turnover on Dickerson. So turnover gives the ball back to Newton. Let's see how much time they're going to try to milk off the clock this trip down. Sturkey will come out and challenge McAlpia. West Lincoln now switching more to a man defense. Here's where foul's going to be called on a Hall. Push off on a Hall right out in front of us. First, second. Team foul number 4. So Hickman will trigger the ball in for the Lady Tigers. Ball goes to the backboard to McAlpia. And Sturkey will come out front to challenge McAlpia. McAlpia comes to Ware between the circles. Ware puts the ball on the floor. Back over right side over to Nelson, who just came back in. They go inside to McNichols. McNichols can't hang on to the ball. Off her hands, out of bounds. Turnover back to West Lincoln. Ingomar, Bay Springs in the 3A title game coming up. Terrell cross-court pass over to Stogner. Stogner in the corner. Off to Dickerson. Dickerson has it taken away by Hickman. Hickman on a breakaway. Hickman in and under. Layup is going to be good for Hickman. 34-25 Lady Tigers. 6:45 left in the ball game. Off to Dickerson. Pull-up jumper left side won't go. Offside rebound comes off to Sturkey. To Hall. Back to Sturkey. Along the baseline right side. She'll hand it off to Stogner. Stogner for the three, a little short, out of bounds. And back to Newton. A timeout, West Lincoln. Break in the action, 6:32 left in the ball game. Newton, 34, West Lincoln, 25. Let's take 30 down the line. West Lincoln Lady Bear basketball will continue after this on B92.
Your hospital, your community. At King's Daughters Medical Center, our nurses and staff do more every day than take care of you when you need us. We're also your family, friends, neighbors. To us, healthcare is personal, and it shows. That's the KDMC difference. KDMC. Our hospital is our community.
Well, 6:31 left in the ball game. Lady Bears trail the Lady Tigers 34-25 here. 6:31 left in the ball game. Wilson is checked back in for the West Lincoln Lady Bears. She's playing with 4 fouls. Dickerson has 3 fouls. Ball possession goes to Newton. Hickman will trigger the ball in again. West Lincoln will drop back on defense. McAlpia again will slowly bring the ball across the timeline. Sturkey picks her up at a half court. Sturkey tries to reach in, almost got the ball, but McAlpia, no, she did get it. Kind of punched it a little bit. McAlpia tried to grab it, spun off her finger out of bounds. Back out to West Lincoln. Dickerson underneath the Sturkey. Steal by McAlpia. McAlpia jumping high in front of Sturkey to grab that pass on the steal by Newton. McAlpia drives in the paint. Dishes off inside. Ball knocked out of the hands of McNichols, but saved by Hickman. Hickman can't hang on to it. Loose ball picked up by Hall. Hall off to Dickerson. Dickerson in and under. Shot won't go. Got on rebound. Put it back, but still won't go. Rebound comes off to Ware. Ware gives it off to Hickman. Hickman up the left side. We're going to have a foul and a timeout. No foul. Timeout Newton. 5:46 left in the ball game. 34-25. Newton on top of West Lincoln. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Lady Bear basketball continues after this on B92.
Prices at the pump got you down? Then get on over to Paul Barnett Nissan. We have many models that get upwards of 40 miles per gallon. That is, if you drive the speed limit. Paul Barnett Nissan is proud to offer the incredible Altima, stylish Sentra, radical Rogue, and versatile Versa. Interest-free or huge rebates. To make a sweet deal even sweeter, we will throw in 2 years' worth of free car washes with any new or pre-owned vehicle purchase. Isn't it time you experience the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan?
Time back in. Shields has checked back in. She'll throw the ball to McAlpia. Sturkey picks her up at a half court. McAlpia in the paint, kicks it off, stolen by Hall. Hall with the steal. Ball comes down on the right side of the key, kicks it off to Gerald for the three. It's up and no good. Rebound of the lane comes off for the Tigers. Lady Tigers with the rebound. It's going to be Nelson, rather Shields for the rebound. McAlpia crosses the timeline. 5:18 left in the ball game. Shields has it knocked away by Dickerson. And we have a timeout to save the play for Newton. Dickerson and Gerald fighting to get that ball away from Newton, and the Newton coach Fletcher wisely calls a quick timeout to save the play. 5:09 left in the ball game. Newton 34, West Lincoln 25. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Lady Bear basketball continues after this on B92.
This is Adam Price with Case & Price Insurance. We are your local professionals for Medicare supplements, Part D, Medicare Advantage, and AFLAC. If you have a Medicare supplement and you feel that you are paying too much, give us a call at 601-835-0915. You can change your Medicare supplement at any time of the year. Talk with Kelly Case, Belinda Moore, Diane Earls Herring, or myself, Adam Price. We're conveniently located next to Westbrook Cinema 4. As always, the lowest Medicare supplement rates in Mississippi. Also ask us for your free long-term care quotes.
Case & Price Insurance salutes the Lady Bears on their great year.
Time back in. McAlpia has it, been guarded by Sturkey. Sturkey all over McAlpia. McAlpia trying to get around Sturkey, so she'll back it off. Gives it off to Ware. Ware at the free throw line will bring it back out to the top of the key. Works out between the circles. Ware will come down the free throw lane. Kicks it off to McNichols underneath. And McNichols coming down the baseline, left to right. Got the layup. That's her first bucket here in the second half. 36-25, 11-point lead now for the Lady Tigers. Baseline jumper left side, no good for Dickerson. Kick it out to Hall for the three. Hit the back iron high. Kick off the back iron. Coming down with it's going to be Hickman for the Lady Tigers. Again, McAlpia slowly brings it across the timeline. 4:12 left in the ball game. 11-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Here's Ware in the paint. Drives in and under. Shot won't go. Dickerson with a rebound. Leaves it off with Wilson. Cross-court pass to Gerald. Gerald fires it ahead. Got it off now to Dickerson. Dickerson had the ball slapped away on the floor. Players fighting for the ball. Jump ball call. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Tigers. Nelson will check back in for the Lady Tigers. Shields will check out. Hickman gets the ball off to McAlpia. This time Sturkey's going to challenge McAlpia in the backboard. Sturkey falls down, and I think they're going to get a foul. Yeah, they're going to get a foul on Sturkey. Third on Sturkey. Sturkey tried to go for the steal, slipped and basically fell into McAlpia. Hickman gets the ball off to Nelson. Back to Hickman. And a foul called on West Lincoln.
West Lincoln foul. Number 23, Megan Gerald.
Gerald picks up her second. That's put the Lady Tigers in the bonus. 1-on-1 situation coming up for the Lady Tigers. That's going to be Nelson at the line to shoot the free throws. Up and it is no good. Rebound comes off to Dickerson to Sturkey. Sturkey's going to give the ball back to Gerald, who will bring the ball up the court. Left side to Hall. Hall puts it on the floor, gets it off to Dickerson. Pass back to Hall. Hall off the glass. Good for Hall. 36-27. Newton. 3:06 left. McAlpia inside to Hickman. Hickman's layup, left-hand layup. Got underneath Gerald and got the layup off the glass. 38-27. Lady Tigers. Steal by Lady Tigers. Going to have a foul on the backcourt. And Sturkey, Paul for the foul. That's 4 on Sturkey and 4 on Wilson. And Coach Smith would like a timeout.
There's a timeout on the
2:51 left in the ball game. Newton, 38. West Lincoln, 27. So let's take 30 seconds down the line. Lady Bears basketball continues after this on B92.
It's time to shift your truck to a higher gear at Fielder's Pro Shop in Brookhaven and Macomb. Fielder's has programmers by Bully Dog and other leading lines. Air intake systems from K&N, AFE, and S&B. If you need trailer hitches, toolboxes, cab lights, airbags by Firestone, all major brands of step bars, towing kits, and more, it's all at Fielder's Pro Shop. Fielder's Pro Shop, Auburn Drive just south of Highway 84 in Brookhaven and South Broadway in Macomb. Online at fieldersproshop.com and like them on Facebook.
2:51 left. Lady Tigers have the 11-point lead, 38-27 over the Lady Bears for the 2A state title. One and one coming up here for McAlpia. She is 1 of 2 off the free throw stripe. Steps to the free throw line, checks the basket. Shot is up, and it is going to be no good. Dickerson got the rebound. Dickerson hands it back over to Gerald. Gerald's going to come up the right side. Gerald fires it down to Sturkey. Sturkey in and under, got the layup. 38-29. 2:36 left. And palming the ball on McAlpia. Turnover back to West Lincoln. Let's see if the Lady Bears can convert on the turnover. Wilson to Hall. Hall on the wing of the left side. Gives it down to Dickerson. Dickerson drives into the paint, puts his shot up a little bit too hard. Rebound. Tap back out to Sturkey on the floor, out of bounds. Back to Newton. Hickman will trigger the ball in. West Lincoln pressuring the inbounds pass. Lady Tigers get it into McAlpia. McAlpia up the right sideline, and she'll be fouled by Hall. Check that. No foul. No foul. McAlpia stepped out of bounds. That's what the call was. I saw Hall reach in, and that kind of forced McAlpia to step out of bounds. That's what the call was. West Lincoln gets the ball back. Here's Gerald. Gerald out near the timeline. Gerald comes down the left side, drives to the free throw line. We've got a whistle and a 5-second count. Don't understand that call. 5-second count. Looked like Gerald was moving with the basketball, but they call a 5-second count on West Lincoln. Back to Ware. Ware. Off to McAlpia. 1:58 left in the ball game. 38-29. Newton pass into McNichol off her hands. McAlpia passed inside to McNichol. Somebody from West Lincoln tipped it. Has tipped off the fingers of McNichols out of bounds. Pass down the court to come to Dickerson. Dickerson trying to work inside. Kicks it back out on top to Gerald for the three. It's up and off the iron. No good. A little bit short. Rebound on the floor to the Nelson. Nelson's going to hand it off to McAlpia. A little backcourt pressure this time by West Lincoln. McAlpia gets through it. He's to the front court. Work out here in the left wing with 1:28 left. Pass off to the right side to Hickman. Hickman going to put the ball on the floor. Slip down. And they're going to have a timeout call. Did he get it in time? Yep. Newton called a timeout as Hickman slipped down to avoid the turnover. 1:20 left in the ball game. Newton 38, West Lincoln 29. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Lady Bear basketball continues after this on B92.
If you want a great deal on a used car in excellent condition, stop by Auto Direct, located on Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven. Our selection is top of the line, and with over 10 available lenders, your credit approval will be fast, easy, and guaranteed. No credit applications refused. So grab your tax refund, go to AutoDirectMS.com or Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven. Auto Direct. We make it easier here.
38-29. 9-point lead belongs to the Lady Tigers. A 3-possession ball game for West Lincoln with 1:20 left in the contest. Wilson, Gerald, Dickerson, Sturkey, and Hall on the court for West Lincoln. Hickman, Calpia, Nelson, Ware, and McNichols will finish it out here for Newton. West Lincoln has put Newton in the bonus. Calpia gets the ball off to Ware. Ware slips and falls down. Travel called on Ware. Ware trying to make the cut, slip. The official, Coach Fletcher tried to get a timeout, but the official right there called travel. Off to Hall. Hall for the 3, and it's good.
3-point basket, Skylar Hall.
38-32. At backcourt pressure, Hall's going to have to foul McAlpia. Check that. Not on Hall. They're going to get that one on Megan Gerald, it looks like.
It's foul on number 23.
That's her third.
Gerald, her third.
This will be Shields to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's up, and it is no good. Rebound comes to Gerald. To Dickerson to Gerald off to Hall. Hall back to Gerald, top of the key. Back to Hall. Hall, a 25-foot 3, no good. Long rebound back out to Gerald. Inside to Dickerson. Ball's loose on the floor. McAlpia, though, will pick it up, and she'll be fouled by Sturkey. Sturkey has picked up her 5th foul. That is a 10th team foul on West Lincoln. Double bonus now in effect. But Sturkey has fouled out. The sophomore. So 2 shots coming up here for McAlpia. She is 1 of 2 after 1 of 3 off the line. First is up, and it is good. Makes it 39-32 with 41 seconds left in the ball game. Second free throw. That one's up. That one is no good. Apparently they called a technical on Sturkey as well. Because Newton is getting the ball back. So apparently there was also a technical called on Sturkey, which gave the ball back to Newton after the free throws. Pass will come down to McAlpia. McAlpia, I think, ran out of bounds. Yeah, she ran out of bounds when she caught the ball in the backcourt. They're going to give the ball back to West Lincoln. 39 seconds left. Off to Gerald. Gerald gives the ball back down inside. There's Bailey Wilson up off the glass. It won't go. Rebound fought for. Dickerson has it. Dickerson shot off the left baseline. Won't go. Rebound inside to McNichols. McNichols will be called for the travel. Break for West Lincoln. McNichols called for the travel. But West Lincoln gets the ball back, down by 7, 39-32, 25 seconds left in the ball game. Here's Hall. Hall comes to the baseline to Dickerson. Dickerson gets the ball back inside. The ball is going to be slapped around by Hickman. Hickman has it. And a foul, a jump ball called. Jump ball, possession arrow, West Lincoln. 13 seconds left. Still a 3-possession ball game, though, for West Lincoln. They trail by 7. Wilson will trigger the ball in. Gets it off to Gerald. Gerald, top of the key to Hall. Swing it left side. There's Dickerson. At the buzzer, 3-pointer, and that's still 4 seconds left. Ball goes out of bounds in the three-point attempt. But they do say that the Lady Tigers touched the ball going out. Pass comes back over to Dickerson. Baseline jumper, and she's fouled. She's fouled. No, I think we're going to give him Dickerson some free throws here. Now, Newton's going to win the ball game, but Dickerson's going to get some free throws. She was fouled at the buzzer.
West Lincoln foul on number 24, Raiden Wilson.
Well, they call the foul. That's going to be on the Shields. So Dickerson, let's see if it's going to be 3 or 2. Irregardless, Newton's going to win the ball game. 1 second left. Dickerson with the free throws with 1 second left. West Lincoln, though, down by 7. Dickerson gets 3 free throws. First is up, hits the back iron, no good. Second free throw up and coming. That one's up. That one's good. But Dickerson gets 1 more. So the senior will now take her final shot. Final shot is a West Lincoln Lady Bear. That one's up, and that one is no good. That's the ball game. Newton is your state 2A champions. They have defeated West Lincoln 39-33 here at the Colliseum. 39-33 your final as a dog pile in the center court for the Lady Tigers as they have won the state championship. Let's take 2 minutes down the line. 2 minutes. We'll come back and recap the ball game for you right after this on B92.
It's time to take your home from drab to spectacular and save during the flooring and granite sale at Flooring Warehouse of Brookhaven. Come in and check these amazing specials. Sheet vinyl, 59 cents a square foot. Carpet as low as 59 cents a square foot. Waterproof vinyl is as low as $1.49 a square foot. Porcelain tile, mosaics, and laminate as low as $1.99 per square foot. These specials are for a limited time only, so save today at Flooring Warehouse of Brookhaven, 805 Brookway Boulevard.
Don't miss Ram Truck Month going on right now at Jeff Wilson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat in Brookhaven. New 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Sport 4x4 up to $11,000 off. And a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4 up to $10,000 off. Great selection, price to move. 0% for 72 months on select 2018 Ram 1500s only at Jeff Wilson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat 109 Highway 51 North in Brookhaven. Come see us today. With approved credit finance with Chrysler Capital plus tax title and pop. The winter weather is the perfect time to get ready for spring at Perkins Hayes Hardware. Now is the time to stock up on all of your lawn and garden supplies. From weed control to all kinds of tools, it's Perkins Hayes Hardware. Plus, they're your sales and service center for snapper and pad boy mowers. Hunters and fishermen, they have all kinds of supplies for you too. Perkins Hayes Hardware, Highway 51 North and Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Does your vehicle struggle to get up to speed? Are you hearing noises that shouldn't be there? You could have a transmission issue. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, specializes in automatic transmission repair. Get that smooth start when you shift from drive with Adams Auto Service. Call 833-9553. Adams Auto Service congratulates Megan and all the West Lincoln Lady Bears on a great season. Everyone at Adams Auto Services is proud of you. Adams Auto Service, 657 Kennon Lane, Brookhaven.
Well, the second place medallion is being presented to the West Lincoln Lady Bears. They fall to the Lady Tigers of Newton this afternoon by a final of 39-33. West Lincoln will finish a good season, 26-6.
Number 12,
So the medallions for runner-up being presented to the West Lincoln players right now. The player of the game was announced. That is Nia McAlpia for Newton, was selected as the player of the game. Final stats of the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Nia McAlpia, 13 points in the ball game. Also scoring for the Lady Tigers this afternoon was McKinley Ware. She had 3 points in the ball game. Talia Hickman had 10. Zia Shields had 6. And Mija McNichols, their leading scorer coming into the ball game, had 10 for the Lady Tigers. For West Lincoln, Skylar Hall had 7. Whitney Sturkey had 5. 3 for Megan Gerald. 2 for Bailey Wilson. And 17 for Caitlin Dickerson. A salute to this fine senior class at West Lincoln. They've played their last game for the Lady Bears and go out of style here this afternoon. Skylar Hall, Maddie Floyd, Elizabeth Stogner. Elizabeth, congratulations to her. She got the scholarship award, the academic award that was presented prior to the ball game. Megan Gerald, Michaela Shelton, and also Caitlin Dickerson, your seniors, finishing out their season and finishing out their career at West Lincoln. Lady Bears have a good core of sophomores and some juniors coming back, being led by Brittany Sturkey, the sophomore. Well, they've got a good core coming back next year, and hopefully we'll see this group back here next year for a state title game. State 2A title goes to the Newton Lady Tigers. They won at 39-33 over the West Lincoln Lady Bears. Up next, if you care to watch the championship basketball on MeTV, the Ingomar at Bay Springs for the State 3A title. Again, your final score is Newton 39, West Lincoln 33. Newton claims the State 2A girls title. Well, we've enjoyed bringing the ball game to you. Kind of wish we'd had a better outcome, though, but a great game played by West Lincoln. Fought it down to the wire, and coming up just a little bit short at Newton this afternoon. I just want to thank all the great sponsors who support sports in B92. Without them, we would not be able to broadcast local sports for you. Again, appreciate that. And you go by and tell these folks thank you as well. And we'll do business with your local folks and show them how much you appreciate them supporting our community. Well, that's it for the Coliseum. One last time, the final score, state championship game, 2A division for the girls. Championship goes to Newton as they have beaten West Lincoln 39-33. That's it from the Mississippi Coliseum in Jackson. Ken Hollingsworth, and we bid you a good afternoon.
Coverage of the West Lincoln Lady Bears in the State 2A Championship game at the Coliseum in Jackson on B92 has been brought to you by Adams Automotive Service on Kennon Lane, RV Source on Highway 84 Brookhaven, M Square Construction, your metal building specialist for this area, Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Exit 40 Brookhaven, Porter's Body Shop on Hartman Street Brookhaven, the Panca Brookhaven, Paul Barnett Nissan on Brookway Boulevard, King's Daughters Medical Center Brookhaven, Fielder's Pro Shop Brookhaven and Macomb, Auto Direct on Brookway Boulevard Brookhaven, Flooring Warehouse on Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven. Case and Price Insurance Agency next to Westbrook Cinema 4, Brookhaven. Jeff Wilson, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Fiat, Highway 51 North, Brookhaven. And by Perkins Ace Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. West Lincoln Lady Bear Basketball has been a sports production of your sports authority, WBKN, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven's B92. Brookhaven's B92.